They've actually done it. They've actually elected a psychopath to be president. Well, I guess all we can do is sit back and wait for them to have that find out phase. Look, eggs are so much cheaper now. Thank you, President Orange. We love you. The factory's announcing layoffs right before Christmas because of the tariffs coming up. Darn you, China. We love you, President Orange. We lost our health insurance right in the middle of my husband's chemotherapy treatments. But at least we can be happy knowing that our tax dollars didn't help some other guy get insurance. Thank you, President Orange. We love you.
The CFO of Walmart said if tariffs go up, our pockets are going to go down. The CFO of Walmart just released a statement today stating that if tariffs are increased once Trump goes into office and gets inaugurated, then we're going to have to see higher prices in the store. That means no more $5.98, no more $9.98, no more $10.98 pricing. Those prices are going to go up, and Walmart CFO has confirmed it. Lowe's enters the chat and also stated the same thing. The CFO of Lowe's came out today and said, yeah, we're on the same page. If the tariffs go up, y'all might as well go ahead and cough it up because prices are going to go up too. I won't be surprised if Target says the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if any other retail chain says the same thing, because if tariffs go up, like I said in my other video that got 2 million views, it's going to come out of our pockets. And what's crazy is people are like, oh, well, if we shipped and supplied it ourselves, we wouldn't have to worry about tariffs. Do y'all not realize how much comes from China and Korea? And it's not just China and Korea, things that are created in France. Like there are some vegetables and fruits that we cannot grow because our vegetation and our environment does not allow it. We have to ship certain goods. We have to ship certain foods and fruits and vegetables. That's the only way we're going to get it. It has to be shipped in. It has to be imported. So if y'all, whoever said that prices were going to go down, I don't know who told y'all that. Prices are not going to go down next year. You thought this year was bad. We're entering the age of Aquarius. Shit's about to get real.
So the CFO of Walmart has issued a statement that if this tariff thing pulls through, and you all know Trump comes into power and it pulls through, that everything is going to go up as well, because they're going to be buying things and also shipping things from abroad, and of course they're going to pay for the tariffs. Guess who is going to pay? The masses. So that's what they're saying, that the prices are going to go up and all of that. So let's go ahead and watch what other creators are saying about this, because this FAFO period is a long thing and these people are just finding out. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. I'll be here to read from you.
The CFO of Walmart just said they're probably going to have to raise the prices because of the upcoming tariffs that are on their way from the new presidency. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Hold up. And at the same time, they just mentioned they had some of the best profits ever. So they're raising the prices to cover the tariffs. Guess who's going to pay that? You, the consumer. That's right, you. Corporations are about making money. They don't care about your pocket. They may fool you and tell you that they care, or just sway you in so you can carry your butt up there and start buying products. Dude, they care about their bottom line, not your household bottom line. Look, when you're not a reader and you don't pay attention, anybody can come on social media or any newscaster can get up there and say anything. And if it sounds good, when you don't read and you don't comprehend and you don't do research, you fall for the garbage. Yeah, reality is real. And it's about to slap this country right in the face. Wake up.
So what stage are we in the fuck around and find out cycle? I think we're slowly getting to the find out stage. I think that with in terms of the tariffs, when the Google search for what is a tariff spiked last week after the election, of course, I think people were just kind of in the find out. The true find out will be when they don't get their Christmas bonuses or when they get laid off from their jobs. And I never really cheer for people to lose, their livelihoods or anything like that. But you failed to educate yourself. You failed to, find out what this stuff means or look into policy, and you just went with your emotions. And guess what? Making a decision based on emotions is never a good idea. And, also to, MAGA family members getting cut off from other family members. I mean, again, I'm never a proponent of this kind of stuff happening, but people need to protect their safe spaces. And it's not because necessarily of the vote. It's potentially, for some people, I think it's a symptom of a bigger problem. Like, for example, I have family members who are Trump supporters who are not a part of my life. They've never actually really been a part of my life. The support and the vote for Trump is only a symptom of a bigger problem. And this is a consistent, I will give them this. They are consistent. And, this is a pattern of behavior. And these are just not necessarily my type of people. These are people that I don't have in my circle. They're emotionally taxing, they're emotionally draining, and they're toxic. So, love that. That's another find out of the fuck around stage. You getting cut off from your family. Love that for you. Maybe you should, maybe you should think twice about, when making a decision that's going to affect the lives of people that you love potentially in that. So yeah, I guess we're getting into the find out stage. I think the find out is really going to start hitting the fan once Trump takes office. It's already happening. So buckle up, folks. I mean, I love that for them. I tell you, I'm going to be sitting here drinking my tea, and I'm going to be, there's going to be a couple of rounds of the I Told You So train, a little bit of Schadenfreude, a little bit of that. And then, I might have, once the coping and the gnashing of teeth happen, I might, I don't know, I might have a little bit of sympathy at some point, but that's going to be really hard to get to that point for me. I don't know about you.
Doesn't General Motors just laid off 1,000 people. Right before Christmas, 1,000 people. They had record-breaking profits last year, but they laid off 1,000 people. Because now that Donald Trump will be back in office, the demand for electric vehicles doesn't require... the demand is low. So they laid off 1,000 people from that division. The CEO made like $28 million last year. I bet she's comfy. Y'all got 1,000 people fired because we don't need electric vehicles. This phase is coming in way faster than I expected.
Yeah, I really hope that this is not a FAFO or whatever you say that moment for the food industry in America, because you gotta laugh to keep from crying. If we import all these things for our restaurant, all these goods, vegetables and fruits for the restaurants, and then the solution is let's grow them here. I need you to go talk to a farmer right now, especially one who uses undocumented immigrants to harvest their fruits and vegetables, which is like a lot of them, the majority of them.
FAFO TikTok is it's entertaining, but it's like also heartbreaking and really sad. And I think that those of us who are pointing at the people who are entering their find out era need to realize that it's like being on the Titanic, telling the guests and the captain that we are going to hit an iceberg and sink. And then we did hit that iceberg, and we know we're going to sink, and they're just finding out that they're going to sink. And in a brief moment, we're going to be like, I told you. But guess what? We're all on the same boat. Okay? So let's get these dopamine hits while we can and brace ourselves for the cold, cold water.
All right, so Trump announced today that he's going to, on day one, write an executive order to apply tariffs to Canada and Mexico for 25%, and then Chinese goods for 35%. So what does that mean to us? Well, we get a lot of fruits and vegetables from Mexico, so expect those to go up. The U.S. doesn't have we don't have the weather for year-round production. So a lot of what we get, like avocados, I think we get some bananas and things like that. You're going to see price hikes for those because the purchasing company is always going to have to pay more. Both Canada and Mexico provide plastic goods to us, vehicles, oil products. Canada does also supply agriculture to us. China pretty much is almost every component part thing that we do in our world. So expect all of that to go up by 35%. I don't see this reducing prices. This is going to actually tank the economy, but they voted the orange clown in, so this is what we get.
Unfortunately, some of these people entered their find out era very late, like when everything has been done, just like spilling a milk and you're thinking of how to pack it up. When everything has really gone bad, that's when they're finding out that they made a mistake. That's quite unfortunate. Like, I feel for them, but there's nothing anyone can do about it because everybody's in this together, not just them. And you know that this whole thing is also going to affect some parts. In fact, it's going to affect a lot of people. In fact, it's going to affect a lot of people. I've seen a video of a Canadian also talking about that. Like, it's going to affect a lot of people. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, right? Let's hear your own opinion. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and do give this video a thumbs up. Bye guys.